So if you're a fan of sports, this summer has been like Christmas to you, and it definitely has been like Christmas for me. There have definitely been so many different sports, so many different competitions which have been great to watch. We had the Euros a couple weeks ago with England doing very well here. Unfortunately, they didn't win, and there was a lot of crap that happened afterwards. But football-wise, they did really good. We had the NBA Finals as well, with Giannis taking home his first championship. We have baseball still continuing with their season, entering into the playoffs in the next couple of weeks and months. We have football that's going to be coming back in August. We have American football happening in August. But before all of that, right now we have the Olympics, which is my favorite sporting event, hands down. Oh, it's so amazing. I'm so happy that Tokyo 2020 is now underway. So many different events. And so in this video, in this series, what I'm going to be doing is going to be reviewing some of the amazing things that have been happening in the world of the Olympics, some of the medalists, some of the events. Really going to be reviewing it, talking about it, some of the amazing things. And so if you're a fan of the Olympics, stay tuned for this video, stay tuned for this series, and let's get underway. So what is up, guys? Tokyo 2020 is underway, which is so good to even say. Of course, there's still COVID restrictions and stuff like that, but I'm so happy that they're still able to kind of do it. Lots of different plays and competitions have been underway now that it's entering into day 3 and day 4. So last couple of days have been really good. So many different events. And so in this series, what I'm going to be doing, this video is going to be broken down into 2 sections. The first section, I'm just going to be looking at some of the different sports, some of the shocking thing that's been happening, some of the really good thing that's been happening in some of the events, what have been some upsets, what have been some kind of dominant performances. I'm really just going to be talking about that. And of course, in the second section, I really want to use this opportunity to learn a new sport, or just talk about, or just look into a new sport that really I probably wouldn't have looked into. So join me on that journey. I'm going to be using my Olympic event generator. More of that will be coming underway, where we'll generate a random event that's been held at the Olympics and learn a bit more about it. So join me on my journey and let's get started. So far it has been really good, especially yesterday in Magic Monday, now that it's being coined here in the UK because of all the different great medalists that we kind of saw. We saw some in cycling, we saw some in swimming, we saw some in multiple different sports, whether that's a gold medal or a silver or bronze. Lots of people are winning here in the UK on Monday. So Magic Monday is now what it's being called, and that was great to kind of see some of those things, that synchronized diving and bits of the cycling and different events that we kind of did really well in. And so definitely been really good, definitely been a lot of interesting things we've seen in the world of basketball, which I kind of regularly keep up with. USA have been off to a shaky start, but oh my goodness, Spain looks so dominant. Ricky Rubio in international competition is low-key one of the best players in the world. When he's playing for Spain, he's amazing. We all definitely saw what Luka Doncic did as well. Debut in the Olympics, came with a statement. So that has been really good to see in the Olympics and the basketball scene, as well as in volleyball as well. It's been interesting to see how Brazil have been having some shaky starts, but they are getting a bit more consistent. So definitely so many different sports, some that I've been keeping up with, some which I haven't at all. So if there's any sport that you're really looking forward to kind of watching or have been watching, let me know in the comment section. I'll definitely be looking, maybe I'll be looking into those sports in some more detail and we can actually kind of talk about it. So now that we've kind of reviewed the first 3 days of the Olympics so far, we're going to get into the second section. We're going to learn about a bit more detail, talk about a different sport, and we are going to do this through my Olympic event generator. So this is my Olympic event generator. This is something that I'm really looking forward to. As you can probably tell, I'm looking forward to doing this. Is this from my board game of Twister? Yes. Am I gonna use it still? Heck yes. And so what I've done is kind of put some names of some events that I've been watching. Some I've been watching a little bit, some I've been watching and keeping up with throughout the years. And so I want to really use this opportunity just to learn a bit more about some of the events. Of course, there's 52 events in the Olympics. Some I'm going to know about, some I'm not going to know about. So join me on this journey. Let's learn more about some different Olympic sports and let's see where this lands. So some of the events that you can see on the Olympic event generator are some sports that I kind of regularly talk about on this channel. So we got basketball, we got some football, we got a bit of baseball and softball, but then also there's been some sports which I don't really learn or know a lot about. So I definitely want to use this opportunity to actually learn a bit more about them. So we have volleyball, table tennis, we got weightlifting, we got some skateboarding. So definitely a lot of different options. If there are some sports which you're more interested in and you want me to talk about, definitely let me know and I'll make sure I put it on the event generator in the next video. So the Olympic event we are going to talk about and we are going to learn about is swimming. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to be talking about some swimming, going to be looking a bit more into swimming, what's been happening so far, what medals have been awarded so far, what upsets have there been, what surprises. Let's talk about some swimming. So although the Olympics have only been on for a couple of days, swimming has been one of the sports which has actually been on quite some time, and there's definitely been a lot of different medals that have already been won. The United States have been dominant. Of course, this year they don't have Michael Phelps, and this is the first year they haven't had Michael Phelps in an Olympics since I think it was Atlanta 1996. And so far there've been lots of medals won, mainly from the United States. Of course, the UK have won some great events. We had the synchronized swimming, we had the breaststroke, and we've won some medals in certain other kind of swimming events, which has been great. USA are still doing very well within swimming. They've won the most medals in this category, and that's followed by Australia as well, and GB's right behind. So definitely a lot of events have already been done within swimming, but there's still some more to be done. So from doing a bit of research, if you are interested in the sport, if you are wanting to learn a bit more about it, what are the different events that they do, what are the different competitions, definitely make sure you're looking and watching tomorrow. There are going to be a lot of events. They have the breaststroke, they have the freestyle, they have the relay. So many different swimming events are going to be on. So if you do want to learn a new sport, today is the day to start doing a bit of research, and you're going to see a lot of events tomorrow. And so depending on the country that you're in, the likelihood of someone from your country actually winning could be very high if you're in the United States, or it could be very low if you're not in the United States. And so I'll be doing a bit of research looking into who in the UK will be competing tomorrow, who's actually going to be really good, who's going to be performing well, someone I should maybe look out for. Definitely want to look and see. Hopefully we do win some more medals, hopefully see some great events. I am a big fan of relays, so doing the swimming relay, I'm definitely going to be watching that. Hopefully GB do well. Hopefully it's just a great event in general. And so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. Make sure you subscribe for more sports content just like this, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.